Crafting Journey with Rebecca. I'm back. Tootsie's here. Hi, Tootsie. And Jake, my co-host. All right, go on over there and lay down. Go over there and lay down. Yes, good girl. Good boy, Jake. Good boy. Oh, go lay down, Tootsie. Now, go on. This is her opportunity to come in here, bump my elbow, and tell me she wants to go out. Because, of course, the garbage man just came by. So they're like, "Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go." So I'm drinking coffee. Coffee. It's still, it's 10:30. I probably need to switch to maybe water. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not switching yet. Welcome to my whip and chat. So I haven't been doing this on like a regular day. It's just kind of when I can fit it in with other things that are being filmed. And when I have something to talk about, I don't really have anything to talk about. But I thought, hey, it's time. Let's talk about these sparklers. Let's talk sparklers. So here's where I have the light pad off for now. And I finished this section, but I want to talk to you about what I did here in this section. So actually, before we take that off, let's turn this around. So when I first sat down, my thought was everything that's black, 310, I'm going to replace it with 310 sparklers. So originally here, I had the White Tiger outlined in that blingy 310, and I thought, I would rather save that blingy 310 for the dress, and leave the animals outlined in black. So I took up all of the 310 drills that I had laid down. As you can see, they're all stuck together because of the glue. I thought if I need them, I'll wash them. If not, I'm going to toss them. But I think I have plenty of 310 round. So I think it turned out much better in the black. Now I haven't gotten to the head because that's in another section. So I haven't done the eyes yet either, but I've done the whiskers here. Then the other thing I did was if it's a color that is in the dress that I'm going to bling, I'm not going to bling it anywhere else in the painting. So like over here, you'll see like the regular bling that it calls for, the regular AB that calls for, and maybe a few here and there that I did. But I certainly, by no means did I replace anything in its entirety in this section, except if it is within a flower. And even then, in that flower, see that pink right there? That's just a regular acrylic drill. But then if you notice over here, these lighter pinks, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that up to show you the next section. I'm actually working on this entire section at the same time, which a lot of you do not do because I just want to do all of this floral stuff. And then I may go back and then finish the snow that's in the section. But for now, I'm concentrating not so much on the dress, but I'm concentrating on this floral area that's just right here. Now I did this area of the dress here because I wanted to see, am I using too much? Is it just enough? And I love it. I had to look at it for a few days to decide, but there are a few sections that are just the acrylic drills because I did not have ABs to replace them. But for the most part, that is your 310 ABs, your 820 ABs, and a few others. Holy cow, it looks like diamonds. It's beautiful. So like I said, now I'm working on the flowers that are going down here. And then where we're seeing this pink sparkle here, that is a fairy dust sparkler. that I'm actually replacing a very light pink drill that goes there with the fairy dust sparkler. Isn't that cool? And then down here where you're seeing all of this darker color, that's a green. That's a 699 AB to reflect the greenery. So and then there's some here yellow ABs up in here. I'm trying to think what other ABs I've put down here. I think that is it. There's some darker pink ABs up in this area, in addition to just the regular acrylic hot pink. Yay. See, like all of this hot pink here, that's just regular acrylic, but it's surrounded by the fairy dust and some of the other greenery. So that is kind of where I am on this painting. So I want to finish up the greenery and then I will put it back down and work in sections again. That's kind of weird. This is the way I chose to do it, but I know people are going at this from all different angles, which is so cool. It really is cool. But like, see down here in the bottom, you'll see there's 820 down here, but there's 820 in the dress as well. So I'm just going to put the 820 ABs into the dress. Down here in the ground, it's just going to be regular ABs. And then the same thing with the 796, which is also a blue color. What is he barking at? Jake is having his own whip and chat out at the dog bowl. I don't know who's listening because I'm not. He's just like, burp, 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 burp. Yeah, he's having his own. I think he needs more water is what I think. I should probably pause. Let me go respond to Jake's whip and chat. Okay, so Jake and I had a little talk. And this has nothing to do with diamond painting, but just a little snack if you are diamond painting. I found these peach gummies. Oh my God, have you guys ever tried these? Oh, they're so good. Oh, like just to grab one when you're on the run. Oh my God. Well, I'm not on the run, but like I'm in the craft room and I'm like, oh, a peach gummy. I'll have that. Totally off. I'm going to work with my little gnome that I got from Sherry Murphy, Diamond Art Addiction. Thank you. Okay, let's get to work here. So what I'm doing now is just seeing what else I can replace that comes in an AB, like this 907 here. I probably already put down some 907, but I see some more of it. So let's get that out. Here we go. So here is the 907. It's part of the greenery. We're going to put that into my little Archer's Arts tray. Yeah, I think I've already done this color and it had babies apparently after I put it away because I found some more. So we'll do that while we talk. So I'm filming this on Thursday morning. I think I will post this Saturday morning. At which time maybe I will be at Hobby Lobby. I want to pick up some scrubby yarn to make some little dishcloth things, which I think would be totally cute. But you never know where you're going to find me on a Saturday morning. I might be lounging in bed. I might be diamond painting. Who knows? With me. I've been cross-stitching. I'm working on my Halloween gnomes. You know, I got that funky looking thing that you put over your eyeglasses and it magnifies everything. I do need to go ahead and get the batteries for it to make it light up, because I find that I'm working on black cloth and I'm working on the gnome itself, which is some browns. I need the light. So I actually bought the batteries for it, and then I ended up using the battery for something else. I don't remember. It calls for 3 batteries, and I ended up I bought 4 and I don't know, whatever. I don't have enough batteries. I have some, but I don't have enough. Anyway, is this going to create more children if I put it away? You know it will. You know it will. Okay, but we're going to see. Now this one right here, does that come in an AB? Let's see. What I did was I went down the schematic and I kind of put like a little check mark next to it if I thought I had an AB for that or to replace that number with. Now I can't even find that number. Oh, 701. I do have 701. So let's find it. That's always the trick, finding the ABs. Now I know I have them, but let's find them. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's this darker green here. Awesome. Oh, I poured more of those out. No, I did not want to do that. No. Trying to pour these back in successfully. Okay. We just had one escape. Come on, come on, come on. Now, I normally, guys, you know, I normally do not show Diamond Art Club on my channel, but this is, I'm sort of relinquishing that. I'm giving it up. The issue is the issue. It's never going to go away because Diamond Art Club won't let it go. I've let it go, so I'm working on Diamond Art Club. I will not do unboxings of their product, but you know, if I have bought a Diamond Art Club in the past, you may see me working on it on my channel because I enjoy their product. I just don't enjoy their business practices and customer service. I think for the most part stinks, but anyway. And it's not exclusive to everyone that works for that company. It's just exclusive to a few individuals, but the owner condones the behavior, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, oh my God, this color's gorgeous, and I have quite a number of Diamond Art Clubs that I would like to work on. I've got Chuck Pensons that I would love to get out. I've got Island Time. There's some that I would love to have, but I do not have. But boy, would I love to have them. Okay, I need a multi-placer here. Let's go with the Star Ore pen. This was a gift from Nareda. Okay, multi-place. So what I'm doing here is part of the DP Summer Cool Off collab between Wolfpack and, which is Stephanie, and Jen, which is Jennifer Roberts with DP Addiction Adventures. They are doing this painting and they are blinging it out. And every person that is doing it along with them, they're all doing it sort of in a different way. No two people are actually doing it the same way, which is very cool. So Jen told me what colors they were replacing. And honestly, I didn't even write it down because I thought, some of these I have, some of them I don't. So I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. See what I want to replace along the way. And kind of like what I did with the tiger. If I don't like it, I take it out, and redo it. I did not like the black ABs in here because it has the black ABs, which are right here. These are the black ABs in this little section here. They have a blue reflection. So I thought it was better just left to the dress. Okay, where else can I multi-place this? Where else? Oh, we have plenty of these. So what has been going on in my life Oh my God, guys. Not a thing. Okay, so some of you know maybe that I injured my other knee, not the one I had surgery on, which is doing just fine, but the other knee. And they think maybe there's a tear in the meniscus, but it's actually starting to feel better. Knock on wood. It's still hurting me, but I mean, before, just to stand up, go from sitting to a standing position was excruciating, like a whole thing of pain, like just pain like you wouldn't not believe. But that seems to have eased up a bit. I can go from sitting to standing without the excruciating pain, but I do still have pain in that knee. And then I've got pain in my low back on that side because I'm, walking funny. So if anybody knows of a good body replacement program where I can get new parts, just let me know. Or if you want to come with me when I do that. This is so much fun doing this, just replacing these diamonds with the blingy stuff. It's just so much fun. So what it is this painting does come with three sets of drills that have the Aurora Borealis coating, which what that is it's an acrylic diamond, like not an opaque diamond, it's acrylic that has an iridescent coating on the top. So what I've done is I've added some other Aurora Borealis diamonds to the painting, but I've also added like sparklers, which sparklers are clear right here. This light pink that you're seeing here, these are called fairy dust. They are opaque, but they do have like this iridescent sparkling to them. Let me give you an up close of that so you can see the difference between a regular sparkler and the ABs that I'm putting down. So do you see the clear pink ones there? Those are called fairy dust. So that is like right in, where are some? There's some there. There are some here. Some here. Those are fairy dust diamonds. Those are opaque drills. They're see-through. And they're just like little colored diamonds. It's just so beautiful. Anyway, so I'm mixing that up. I'm not going to put any rhinestone diamonds. Those are the ones that have the real pretty coating, but they have a silver back to them. I'm not using that in this painting. Now, some people might, and that would be exciting as well, to just replace it with some crystal. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, what numbers I'm replacing, I will be happy to answer those questions. But like I said, it's just kind of like on the fly that I'm doing it. And I'm trying not to repeat what's going to be done in the dress. Like this color that I'm laying down now, this Aurora Borealis color, green, is not in the dress. The dress has lots of blues. And then up here is white ABs that come with the kit. And then a gray color that you can put on the bodice. I plan to replace this part with pewter ABs. Let me show. They're not ABs, they're actually sparklers, and the color name is pewter. If I can find them to show you. Yeah, here they are. So instead of gray, what you're going to see is a clear sparkler. Well, it's okay, I lied. They're more like a crystal, but they're called sparklers. So they have a silver backing, but they have sort of a grayish color to them, and they sparkle really nicely. I'm going to replace the grays with this sparkler here. And that's called pewter. Hold on, let me see if we can get it to, yeah. Let's put it back in the camera. But how pretty is that going to be in the bodice of this dress? So that's what I'm going to use there. So I had an MRI scheduled for that knee, back to the knee. And then they called and canceled and said, no, your insurance hasn't authorized it yet. You know, you have to give those girls in the authorization department a week to, you know, approve your request or deny it. And they do it. They have this book that they look in, and you know, you have to meet all this criteria before that company will agree to pay for your MRI. So, you know, at this point, whatever, because like I said, it's actually getting better. It feels better than it did last week. I mean, for like 10 days, I could barely walk. So would I like to know what's wrong with it? Nah, yeah, but you know, am I going to cry if I don't get an MRI? No, no. I don't want to sit in that machine that long anyway. I'm not claustrophobic. I just don't like it. You know, that loud banging noise that those machines make. Oh, no, thank you. And what else has been going on? Not a thing. I couldn't go watch Malia play volleyball because I didn't really feel safe driving. I'm so cautious now when I drive. I go the speed limit. I'm super, super careful at intersections. Like the intersection practically has to be empty before I will go through it because I'm just petrified that, I you know, I made the mistake. I hit that other car, but I'm just scared that someone's going to do what I did or I'm going to do it again. And like, I'm just being super, super careful when I drive. So, and I, so I haven't done a lot of driving. Cause I am on pain medication for the other knee. I haven't taken a lot of it, like once a day. I'll take it in the evening, just, when I go to bed, because when you lay down in bed at night, like something that may not be hurting all of a sudden starts to hurt because you're starting to try to relax those muscles and your body starts screaming at you, whoa, hey, Rebecca, remember me? It's your knee. Remember me? It's your back. I'm like, oh, God. So I do take pain medication at night. I'd like one of those brownies Sherry was serving up in her live last night. Her daughter made her some brownies, special brownies. Now, that would put me to sleep really well. And then I wouldn't need any pain medication. Just give me some brownies. Now, I'm trying to just see if I've gotten all of these. Oh, no, there's some right there. There's some of them little suckers right here. Yep. So, okay, there's one. So you're not going to see a lot of unboxings in my near future because I am not buying anything else. I cannot spend any more money on arts and crafts and diamond painting. Well, especially diamond painting. I just have so many diamond paintings that need to get done. Unless there's always a qualifier, unless like Treasure Studios comes out with more Anthony Christou's Alice in Wonderland line, and then I'll probably use my commissions to pay for it because I just have to have that whole line. I just have to. I have to. But other than that, like after I finish this painting, and I'm also working on Summer by Maria Abnegale. After I finish those two, or one of those two, I'm going to start the Alice in Wonderland by Anthony Christou that I premiered last week. And it is big. It is 70 by 100. Which, as you know, guys, that does not scare me. I love big paintings. I really do. So bring it, bring it. I just don't even have any more room to put any more paintings in my closet. So that's one of the reasons why I gotta stop. So here's that fairy dust that I was talking about up close. I don't know if you can see. Those are the ones that are kind of like see-through diamonds, but they have a iridescent coating. Super, super pretty. And I saw where I needed one here. And now I probably won't be able to find it. Oh, there's a place right there. I'll probably have to dump a few of these out. There we go. Okay, well, where did we see it? Yeah, right there. Now just make sure there aren't any more. There probably are. Oh, what you're hearing is my work computer. I'm getting messages. I actually get my YouTube messages on my work computer, which is so strange. Yeah, but I never open them. I do not open YouTube on my work computer. Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, what next? What number next are we going to do? This H is in her dress, so I'm not going to be blinging the H. Now, what about the K? K is not in her dress. Let's see what K is. K is 912. I don't have a replacement for 912. 700 is out here, and I do have 700, and there is no 700 in her dress because it's a green. So let's get some 700 bling. Where are you? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here's the 700 bling. Here, it's right here in that container. It's a dark green. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there. I like to leave these open or I will forget where I got these drills from. And yeah, so don't close those containers because you don't want to forget. Because then you'll be mixing up drills. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Otherwise, I don't mind these containers. I really don't. I've dropped them a few times and they've held up. They have not popped open. Now, one of the things I have found, one of the drawbacks of blinging something out is having to replace your wax when the diamond steals your wax, or having to use wax that's older in the pen so it doesn't steal your wax and you can keep diamond painting it. I'm having fairly good luck with the museum wax and the ABs, which is what I am using in my multiplacer. Where did I do with it? Here, right here. I'm using this in the multiplacer, the museum wax. So and this is a 10 placer, but I use it for 3, 4, 5, whatever. That little sucker just went wherever it wanted to go. Say, I'm gonna paint myself. I don't need you to put me down. There's a lot of little ones there. Here's a 4. Okay. You guys are diamond painters. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. So then to contrast all of this bling that I'm putting in the garden, all of this snow will just be this regular white, 3865 or 5200. I forget which one it is. Oh, it's 3865. Well, I'm not going to bling that. That's just going to be regular white that will sit in the background behind these bling diamonds here. And it's going to look so cool. Now we're going for 5. I don't think there's anything more than 5 in the garden here. So yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about myself this week, but I did want to come in and chat with you about, my little project here. And I can update you. I do not anticipate that this is going to be a quick project by any means. This is quite a large painting to do what we're doing to it, with all the bling. So, it does take a hot minute, because you have to think about, how is that going to look? And what I'm thinking here in the flower bed, it's going to reflect some movement. It'll just be really, really pretty. And that didn't turn out too well, did it? There we go. Now I heard Wolfpack say she was going to just put all the diamonds that it calls for in there and then replace stuff later on, which that's going to be a lot of work as well. Whatever way you choose to do it, it's a lot of work. So just saying. I don't know how Jennifer's doing it. I know Jennifer started at that end, like in the sky. I was so excited because, there's pink down here in these flowers, and I wanted to, get to the bling. And then I still have to do up here with the bling and the flowers. I think the owl, I will probably do the same thing, outline in the regular 310. And then, we'll do something with her eyes and her makeup, and it'll be so cool. So what do I have going on? A lot, guys, a lot. Crafting wise, so we are starting the Punch Needle Stitch Along August 5th, in my Craft With Me Wednesday lives. My collaboration partner is Brian Diamond Painting Elliott. He will be in those lives with me, punching along. And neither one of us are by any means punch needle experts, have ever done a punch needle before. I have attempted it, but so this will be my second attempt. And a lot of you probably have never attempted it before. So this is our chance to try a new craft together and see if we like it. Of course, I would recommend going out to YouTube land, finding some other people that do that craft and give them a watch, pick up some tips. That's what I've done. That's how I figured out I had my needle threaded wrong in my first attempt at it. And then Sherry Murphy, Diamond Art Addiction, and I are starting a book club. Midnight Sun, the fifth in the Twilight series, the fifth book in the Twilight series, comes out August 4th. So our first book club meeting will be August 9th. That is a Sunday afternoon. All you have to do is let me know your email. You can direct message me, put it in the whatever way you want to get it to me. But get me your email so I can send you the Zoom link. We're doing it in the Zoom, in a Zoom forum, so that everybody, it's not, you're not just going to see Sherry and I talking about the book. It'll be all of us talking about a book because I can have quite a few people in the room with us. So far I'm not turning anybody away. If you're interested in the book and you want to be part of the book club, by all means, get me your email address. I will send you the link. We're going to have fun talking about this book. And we can all sit there and do our crafts while we're talking, which is even cooler. You can sit and you can diamond paint, or you can sit and crochet. And then we'll show off what we're working on, which that'll be fun as well. Okay, I have jibber jabbered for 35 minutes here. I'm going to finish up this green, this dark green. And then I'll probably call it, because my stomach is telling me I need to eat. Now, I'm not going to starve by any means, goodness gracious. You would not find me on one of those shows where, you have to forage for food. I would just be cowered in the corner dying somewhere because, you know, meat comes from the freezer at the grocery store. I'm like not a hunter. I'm not a gatherer. I don't know, which things are poison and which things are not. So don't put me out in the wilderness and make me survive. It just, it wouldn't be a good thing. It might make fun television to watch me die or starve to death. Unless, like, maybe a family of squirrels takes pity on me and brings me nuts and berries to eat. But no, I think you would probably be watching me die. Okay, I still have more of these to put down, but I want to show you how this is looking since I started. I want to hold it up for you. So like I said, I'm working on the bling here. I'm working on the garden, so to speak, at the bottom of the Ice Princess dress. So there is it's very time consuming, as you guys can see, 35 minutes, and I haven't done a whole lot. But I'm working on the greenery that goes around the pink flowers, and it's turning out so well. So this is part of the dress that I have finished. This part will look like this when it's done. And this part of the white tiger is done. Didn't he turn out fantastic? I didn't want to overdo it with him. But so pretty. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next video, and you guys have a great evening. Take care, be blessed, and be safe.